Hello everybody, in today's episode I will show you how to replace the rear springs on a Volkswagen Passat B6, B7, Skoda, Seat and more cars made by Volkswagen. The springs on this car are both of them broken, and this is why I decided to make a video and show you guys how to replace them at home and in a cheap way, because you don't have to pay mechanics or another person to do it in your place. The first thing you have to do is to lift the car up and remove the rear wheel. I also recommend you to lift the car up and put it on a jack stand, because after that you will need the jack stand to push the spring back onto its place. Just follow what I'm doing. This is the rear spring on a Volkswagen car, and it's looking the same, and it's mounted and situated the same for all the other models made from VAG. In order to replace it, you have to disconnect the bolt from right here. You have to remove the bolt, and after that this metal support which is holding the spring will come down. But before of that you have to put the jack stand underneath to support it, because you don't want to be pushed very fast by the spring, because the spring is compressed and it might fall down very quick or it may hurt you. To remove the bolt you will need an 18mm socket. In my case I'm using an 18mm socket and an impact gun, and I'm also using an 18mm key like this one to hold the bolt from not spinning onto the other side. I'm using an impact gun, it's very easy and fast, and I also don't have to put a lot of force while I'm removing the bolts. As you all saw, the bolt came out pretty easy. And now, after you remove the bolt, all you have to do is to release the jack stand and lower the spring and the support. Okay, now the spring is released, everything is dismantled. You just have to push it a little down and the spring will come out. This is the spring and the support from the top and also from the bottom, which is inside the spring support. I will show you in a second. It's right there, and in order to remove it you have to use a screwdriver or something to push it up, and after that it will come out. This is the support from the bottom on which the spring sits, and this is the metal part broken from my old spring. Okay, before installing the new spring I recommend you to clean the area very good in the top and also onto the bottom. You have to use a wire brush and clean the area very good, because you want to have a clean surface. And after that you can take the new supports and the new springs and install them back onto the car or onto the frame. This one is the bushing from the top of the spring, and you just have to push it back onto its place and it will stay there. It will not fall down because it's very tight, and you have to put a little pressure in order to put it back onto its place. After that, to install the bottom one, you see this little rubber pin. Inside there is a little hole, and you have to put the rubber pin inside that hole because you want to secure it, and that hole, it will help you to put it correctly. After that, when you're installing the new spring, you have to make sure that the spring is perfectly installed into the position. Just take your spring and you have to rotate it until it stops into the position. And after that you have to put it onto the top like this, and then you have to put the jack stand and lift it up until you're able to put the bolt inside the holes and secure it. This is the little rubber piece which I was talking about earlier, and as you all can see, it's fitted properly into the hole. And also this is how the spring should look on your car in order to have installed them correctly. After that you just have to take a flat screwdriver and align the hole with the spring support in order to be able to put the bolt inside it and secure it. Okay, so I installed the bolt back onto the car, and now I can let go the jack stand and lower the subframe. The spring is installed correctly, as you all can see. This is also how yours should look. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video and found it informative, please leave a like and a comment down below. See you next time.